Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do a November timeless reading meant to support you whenever you find this. I have laid out the axis of the horoscope wheel. I'll clarify with another deck and finish off with an oracle card. If this reading resonates for you, you find it useful or helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot, and I appreciate all the support that you give me. It is deeply appreciated. Let's get started, Leo, with your overall energy for this reading. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is indicating to me that you have recognized the damage that has been done by hurtful comments and unsolicited criticism or advice from others that you have supported in the past, from whom you might have expected a more positive response. You're realizing that as you become happier, more whole, desire for more, look to other horizons for opportunities, others are not happy. Others may dismiss your actions, your desires, your goals as being inconsequential, not taking you seriously, or being gossipy or unkind. However, you've learned to select your battles. You've learned to consider the source of the information that you receive and know that it is a reflection of those who deliver it. It is not a reflection of you. You are no longer internalizing these negative comments as a reflection of your own insecurities. Instead, you are deflecting these comments, understanding that what information that you glean from this that is useful is information you can use. Understanding that your frenemies are revealing themselves through their treatment and response to those efforts you are making to improve your life. That's a big message, Leo. In the 10th house, we have the Empress, and this is showing you in your power. In this particular card, she has the Sun, your ruler, highlighting her almost like a halo. In that way, this is really resonating with the power that others see you invested with. Others see you not as a stern leader, but as someone who understands their worthiness, their value to the community. And as such, you are aware of what it is you should be receiving or accepting as due for the efforts that you make. You are able to attract those resources that you need in order to provide, to be a resource to your team, to your community, by always modeling the generation of new ideas and new growth. This is you as a picture of abundance. In your first house, the Four of Pentacles indicates your ability to hold on to the foundation you have created for yourself, Leo. You are in a very stable position, maintaining that stability and that security, holding on to your resources is the focus of your efforts at this time. You are determined, deliberate, and cautious. In your fourth house, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is showing that the home or domestic space, your foundation, is a place that is not contributing to your peace. It is chaotic, it is emotional, and you are deeply attached to the individuals or the ideas that are close to you. However, you recognize that you cannot have peace in an environment where your ideas and your communication is not valued or appreciated, where you are not heard or seen. And so you are resolved to move on to an improved environment, an environment that accepts your energy and also that will allow you the space to accept the necessity of these challenges in your domestic, your intimate space. In the seventh house, the house of your intimate, significant relationships, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And this is really nicely balanced with your first house, where you're really focused on your stability, your security, and your foundation. The Ten of Pentacles is indicating that in partnership, you are able to build a legacy at this time. You're recognizing how you've profited, how you've benefited from an inheritance, if it be an ancestral or cultural inheritance, that is equally as valid. It can be more valid. It's as valid, certainly, as monetary legacy that you may be benefiting from, but you are using that inheritance, the benefits of that, to contribute to build this legacy, to build a vehicle where all who participate in it continue to appreciate abundance and continue to generate more. I'm going to clarify the Four of Pentacles in the first house with the Two of Pentacles in the second house and the Ace of Pentacles in the third house. I'm seeing a really strong opportunity for you to start a new communication. This is a new project that you have an opportunity to speak about or speak to. This may be the offer of a position. This can be in an institution, but it's definitely a position that will add to, allow you to increase the abundance, the resources, the stability of this new project. You're considering this offer. You're trying to understand the implications of this offer as you continue to juggle the way that you used to do things, the way that you have understood what material comfort and security looks like, to new ideas about the ways that you could enhance that, grow that, or build wealth differently. The Six of Swords in the fourth house is clarified by the Three of Swords in the fifth house and the Four of Swords in the sixth house. There's a lot of understanding that you are gleaning from the challenges that you are facing in your domestic life. There's a particularly significant relationship that has been a major disappointment to you, that you have finally understood the relevance of this relationship in your life, the essential placement of this relationship in your life. Possibly a relationship and heartache that you have experienced repeatedly. And you are healing from that heartache by understanding how to implement these understandings in your life in a practical way that allows you to practice, meditate, pray, and build towards a new practice that in which you recognize how much you've grown, how far you've come. The Ten of Pentacles in the seventh house is clarified by the Death card in the eighth house and the Seven of Cups in the ninth house. The Death card is an indication of the tremendous change that is going on as you share resources with others. Remembering we're in Scorpio season, this is the house of Scorpio. That is the sign of sex, death, taxes, debt, These are all the ways that you are learning to shed preconceived ideas you have about the way resources should be shared, what the goal of your resources collectively should be. You're really looking at that and considering a new way to do that. But part of allowing the newness in is to release and shed the old ideas. This is giving way to a real fount of options that you have not considered before, fully recognizing that all these options are not equal and that there is one clear goal that is all other things are merely distracting you from. In your fantasies, your flights of creative imagination, you can delude yourself into believing that there are opportunities and options that are delusional, that are not going to lead to your long-term benefit. And this is part of what you are learning to open up to the possibilities that others, that your interactions with others need not be sorrowful, need not be tragic or hurtful. And you're really struggling with your need to be on your own, to be safe, to be protected, and also facing the hurt that you've endured in your relationships and have quite probably inflicted in relationships. And you're really taking this time to understand what that flow has looked like. The Empress in the 10th house is clarified by the 5 of Cups in the 11th house and the 10 of Wands in the 12th house. You are definitely ready to drop a huge burden of responsibilities, moving from this focus on your own foundation of material security to understanding a way to grow that so that more people can benefit from the way in which you are growing your resources, has required a lot of obligation on your part, a lot of fulfilling debts to others. And you are coming there, you are getting there. Before you could shed your skin, before you could shed this former idea about the way things are, about what your responsibilities, what your stability really rests on, you've had to fulfill obligations that you needed to complete so that you did not feel that you were leaving others in the lurch. And once you fulfill those obligations and experience this tremendous release, I can see it in the 4 of Swords here, you are then free to move on this path of powerful growth. You have an opportunity to go from the Ace of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. That's a complete wish fulfillment. That is a material dream coming true. That is all the stability, security, and abundance that you could ever hope for. But you're in a process of shedding an old way of attaching yourselves to others that has not been productive, but you have gained a phenomenal understanding from. I'm going to finish this reading, Leo, with an crystal oracle, and this has turned over. And this is a red tourmaline. The key word is passion. I am the embodiment of passion. I'm going to leave this here for you, Leo. I thank you so much for your time. I hope this has been helpful. Until next time, namaste.